What's up, you guys? We are back with another collective reading. This is going to be for anyone that resonates with it in general. So, all of my viewers, returning and new subscribers. We're about to see, what the message is in general. What's the collective message? What's coming? All right. So you got abundance, and it came up in reverse. So this is about something being a complete waste of your time. So this feels like an omen, some type of heads up. Okay. Like heads up, be aware. That's what this feels like. This feels like this is a message of like, be aware of someone or something being a waste of your time. The bottom of the deck, you have like, yeah, you're too good for someone. You're too pure for someone. And you would kind of be lowering your standards, tainting your soul, staining your heart. I don't know why I'm hearing it just like that. How do I say it? Someone would waste your kind nature. Like someone doesn't deserve your kind-hearted nature. It's like it's a waste of time to try to save this person, be with this person, or have this person around you. Okay. Kind of like when you deal with this person, how do you feel? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel abundant? Not just the happy honeymoon phase. I mean, do you feel inspired? Is this type of connection that makes you creative, make you blossom? Or do you feel like you have to walk on eggshells or reassure this person, constantly give them their pep talk, like pick them up? Something about being able to tell the difference between love and infatuation is what I'm getting. Spirit, clarify this for me. What exactly is coming in? So this is a message. Yeah, someone from your past is coming back around. It's not just one person. For some of you, it's up to 6 different people. Others of you, it's people that you have known from your past, like who you used to be, the version of you that they remember. You aren't that person anymore. So if they're expecting you to kind of like be the person that's like, believe in yourself, God did this, and you know, speaking life into every last single Tom, Dick, and Harry, your thoughts, your words, your ideas would be better suited someplace else. Someone else is more equally yoked with you, is what I'm hearing. Let's get some more clarifications. You're also going to get I'm here picking up on a bright idea that no one else is going to believe in. It's very innovative. Some of you guys are already working on it. This is a positive omen. I'm hearing like Shakespeare. What's that genius name? Einstein. It's something like where people will start off calling you crazy, and by the end of you putting this thing out there or creating this thing, they're saying, oh my God, that was like the most brilliant thing they ever saw. You go down in history. So you're very innovative. You do not have to learn a repetitive lesson and take a L. The lesson isn't for you this time. It's for other people. So the people that are coming back towards you, they may be coming back towards you, but majority of them, this is where discernment comes in, because they're saying that, yes, one of the people that come back around, you guys are soulmates. Another person that comes in, they are a lesson, but it's a lesson for them this time. It's not a lesson for you to constantly have to learn. And so that contract is being severed. Whatever lesson you were meant to learn from that connection or that person, you've already learned it. Big up yourself, okay? So if it can get lonely at times, and it's like late at night, you realize that you're by yourself, you're single, alone, and everybody may be like, aha, aha, you work so hard to get where you are, and look at you, you're all alone, you have nobody. Laugh now, cry later, because the same people that bullied you will be looking at your life like, damn, I'm stuck with this problem. But I thought that I was getting, it reminds me of that moment when, in Scandal, y'all remember when Fitzgerald finally was able to like get the world to accept that that he divorced Millie and he was with Olivia, and then Olivia never wanted the weight of what, I forgot what season it was, but she never wanted the weight of what it meant to be in the public eye with this person. Even though she did love him or whatever, she felt like he would make a good, she saw his potential essentially. And it kept him going, right? But Fitz has always been that type of character that needs someone to be clingy to in order to be productive. It needs someone to motivate them. But the person that motivates them, Fitz, always gets treated like shit, or he kind of just doesn't know how to show up for other people, but a lot of people show up for him. And that's kind of like what I'm sensing here is like that dynamic. Now this person doesn't have to be as powerful as Fitzgerald, but it's giving me powerful people have played a role in the development of this person's character, their lifestyle, and what they have accomplished in life. So when she had her moment to be in the White House and he finally was able to hold over her head, like, now you gotta stick to it because you kind of owe me. You betrayed me too many times and now you kind of owe me. She got to walk a mile and walk a little bit in Millie's shoes and see just how much, you know, the house, the lifestyle, all these different things that appear to be easy is difficult. So at the end of the day, you know, Millie put her life on hold. She sacrificed everything to see him become his best potential. And, you know, she went off to become president. She went off to, you know, she didn't have to worry about Fitz. And it made Olivia value her independence and that she had. And she missed it a lot. So I'm kind of seeing that energy there. And so I'm hearing laugh now, cry later. I don't think Olivia wanted Millie's life. I think she knew they were good together. But anyone that plays the role of being that person's partner is going to have it's a demanding job, being everything to whoever this person is. It's a demanding job. Marriage. Ooh. Introvert in reverse. Okay, let's talk about it. So yeah, this is giving me like done. So I've already talked about it from that perspective. Now let's talk about it from the other perspective, because more information. Like, take your time to get to know someone. Don't rush to the altar and sacrifice everything. Like, I just feel like they're telling you collectively to, like, take your time. Even if you found, like, your true love and future spouse, just take your time. It's not that it's a bad thing. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing, you know, moving things along quickly at a detriment to yourself. I do feel like this may be someone, you may meet someone that kind of wants you to, like, give up like your job, and you guys kind of like go steady, and there's some expectations around what that reality looks like, especially many of you that are like entrepreneurs, especially got into this channel on your self-love journey. You would be your spiritual team, especially if you are on this channel watching it, would be encouraged. You have some type of gift, talent, purpose, that you have your own calling for, and the things that you went through in life, whether it was divorce, breakups, heartache, homelessness, depression, overcoming, there's something that you have survived doing, and you're really good at your job, you're really good at your talent, and you are called to help so many people. And like rushing to move things on really fast it's like it's like they're saying there will be a cost. There's a sacrifice to everything. And if you are naturally a extroverted person, you may have to be more introverted with this person. Others of you, if you're naturally more introverted, you may have to be more extroverted with this person. And so it's like, know your worth, know your value. Because someone knows your worth and they know your value. And if this person isn't being completely vulnerable with you and open-hearted, they may not be ready, and they may still be cold towards you, and they may be coming just to like hurt you, or you may end up like, they may feel like you're not completely hurt by the connection. And so it's giving me stained glass. Okay, if this person was to confess their truth, there's some stained glass. There's some bitterness or disdainment that they have towards you. That may be why they stay away. So don't rush the process of that either. Let the necessary occur. Because I do feel like emotions are coming up. Emotions are running high. I'm hearing, are you a damsel yet? Do you need me yet? Are you off your high horse yet? Have you figured out that it's harder when you choose to do it this way yet? I just feel like someone's having a telepathic conversation with you. We could have been. It's like, when are you going to learn that it's harder to do things this way? The way that you want to do it, it doesn't work that way. You need this type of look. You need this type of, I don't know who this energy is. You need someone by your side. You need a helpmate. And I feel like the person that is trying to telepathically tell you this is confirming a karmic, someone that you have had repetitive cycles and lessons with. And this person knows that you are healing and moving on. And with the justice in reverse, they know this time around it's going to hurt them, and that like the lesson isn't for you. So they have to convince you that the lesson is for you because they know it's for them. To hurt you as well, this person may be they're hoping that if they move on quickly and get in a committed relationship or get married, that it'll hurt your feelings and it'll make you realize what you had, okay? I'm hearing desperate times calls for desperate measures. Even if this person isn't actually getting married, stuff like that, if you happen to like get triggered or have some type of emotional reaction, it gives them some type of confirmation that you are bothered by this. So it's a power play. Same story, different day. Trying to throw your intuition off. Give you sleepless nights, insomnia, worrying about bills, responsibilities, having to do things by yourself and wanting you to feel like, hey, you chose this by yourself. Remember, you wanted this. And so you're getting exactly what you deserve. Now look, someone else is having the life you could have had with me. There's someone that wants you to feel that way. Okay? So let's get your closing messages. We listen and we don't judge. I just don't see anything else here worth mentioning. Unless it was predicting that you were gonna fall for this, then yes, I would say. But I don't see you falling for it. 3 of Swords in reverse. You're not doing it. You're not making a. You're not. There's nothing that this person can say or do to put you back paying for this person's choices when you know you're not happy. Even if you were struggling to pay your bills or your responsibilities, even if you were barely making it, managing it, you're happy. You're happier. You're happy for this person, whatever they have in their life. You're happy for yourself. And it's like you wish this person the best. And it just really disappoints this person that you guys weren't able to. It disappoints this person that they weren't able to get you to sacrifice yourself for them. They just used to you always doing that. Sacrifice your hopes and your dreams to want to see them do better and be some type of team. And then you lose out on sleep, health, prosperity, and they emotionally, mentally, physically abuse you. So you having peace of mind and not having to deal with their toxic ass and constantly clean up after them. It's like their version of what you guys were is totally different from the version that you actually experienced. This person's incapable of seeing their own wrongdoing. It takes a lot for them to even acknowledge when they're wrong, and they like to hold grudges. I feel like what you saw in this person was actually your energy. The potential you saw in them was your own potential. Adaptability. This person is kind of saying, like, it's like, yeah, you'll be back. You'll see how hard it is. You always come back. Whatever juju, whatever, you have a stronger endurance this time. Whatever spiritual hold this person had on you, the contract is up, the deed is done. You are not missing this awakening. You are eccentric. You are living your life. I feel like you're done being this introverted housewife, husband, whatever the hell you were, whatever role you were playing to this person, whoever you were taking care of. If you're a man, you could have been taking care of someone, you know what I'm saying? And like, still disappointed, still happy, you're done with that. And if someone always guilt trips you and makes you feel like you're the bad guy, like, you're not taking that shit anymore. So good for you. Good for you. Any other closing messages? Nope, that's pretty much it. All right, these are the messages that I'm having, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.